Have you ever stood by your kitchen window, the kettle just starting to whistle, and thought to yourself, how did the years pass this quickly? I'm 94 now. I live alone in a little house with ivy on the porch rails. No nurse, no pills, no panic, just peace. Most days, I sweep my own porch, tend to my tomatoes, and call my great-granddaughter just to hear her laugh. And the question people ask me more than any other is, what's your secret? Well, it's no secret. Just 5 small things I do each morning. Nothing fancy, but they've carried me through decades, stronger, clearer, and still standing on my own 2 feet. If you're a woman in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, or if you love someone who is, this message is for you. Maybe mornings have become heavier. Maybe you wake up stiff, or your thoughts feel slow to catch up. Maybe you've started to wonder if this is just part of aging. But I'm here to gently tell you, you don't have to settle for that. You don't need expensive programs or prescriptions. You need a few loving habits that speak the language of your body. Today, I'll walk you through the 5 morning rituals that have helped me stay mobile, focused, and calm, even living alone at 94. And I'll share the stories of a few dear friends who found their strength again too. The truth is, aging isn't what takes our strength. Neglect is. Our bodies, our minds, our spirits, they're still listening. They just need to be spoken to with care, first thing in the morning. These 5 habits aren't just routines. They're my way of saying, I still matter. This day still matters. 1. A simple glass that brought me back. Most mornings in my 70s started the same way, slow, groggy, and a little sore. I'd shuffle to the coffee pot, hoping the fog would lift. But at 75, I began experiencing dizzy spells, swollen fingers, aching knees. My doctor chalked it up to age, but something in me said, no, this isn't it. I learned that as we sleep, we lose nearly a quart of water through our skin and breath. And the first thing I'd reach for, coffee, was only making it worse. So, I made one small change. Every night, I set a glass of room temperature water beside my bed. 16 ounces. In the morning, before I speak or sip anything else, I drink the whole thing, with just a pinch of natural sea salt. It changed everything. By day 3, my joints felt looser. My mind, sharper. My mood, lighter. My neighbor Mary Lou, who's 82, laughed when I told her this trick. Too simple to work, she said. But after a week, her morning headaches stopped, and she no longer needed to steady herself on the wall when getting up. It's not magic. It's what your body has been quietly asking for. It changed everything. By day 3, my joints felt looser. My mind, sharper. My mood, lighter. 2. Letting morning light in. There was a time when mornings felt like promise. Golden light slipping past the curtains, bird song outside the window. But sometime in my late 70s, even with 8 hours of sleep, I woke up tired, flat, until one morning, my granddaughter asked, "Grandma, why don't you sit on the porch anymore?" That question woke something in me. You see, our bodies run on rhythms. Your internal clock, called the circadian rhythm, relies on sunlight to know what time it is. And without real morning light, everything, mood, digestion, memory suffers. So I started stepping outside again. Within 30 minutes of waking, I sit or stand on the porch. No glasses, no screens. Just 10 to 15 minutes letting the morning light reach my eyes. Dolores, my dear friend from church, had spent years trying to fix her insomnia. She tried melatonin, teas, even pills. I asked her to try morning light for 1 week. 5 days later, she called me. I slept straight through. She whispered, "I feel like myself again. It's just sunlight. But to your body, it's a love letter from the world saying, wake up, you're still needed here." 3. 4 minutes to wake up my mind. Have you ever stood in the pantry, unsure of what you were looking for? Or walked into a room, only to forget why? In my late 70s, those moments scared me. I thought I was losing pieces of myself, until I learned something. Your brain is still growing, even now, if you give it just a little attention in the morning. Here's what I do every day. For minutes, that's all. 1 minute of gentle math. Nothing fancy, just 27 plus 14, or 8 times 6. 1 minute remembering a moment. I close my eyes and bring back the scent of my mother's cornbread, or the sound of my first radio. 1 minute learning new words. From a calendar or book, I say them aloud. Use one in a sentence. 1 minute visualizing my day. I picture myself watering the garden, writing a note to a friend, feeling peaceful. I call it my brain bloom. My friend Caroline, who's now 88 and recently recovered from hip surgery, kept this up even from bed. Her doctor said her mental recovery was remarkable for her age. It's not magic. It's a little daily kindness to your most powerful organ. 4. Moving with kindness, not force. At 86, I thought I was doing the right thing by following an old yoga tape, but I started feeling pinches in my back. One morning, I even tipped while putting on socks. A gentle physical therapist explained it clearly. The stretches that helped you in your 40s may harm you in your 80s. Our bodies change. We need movement that listens, not demands. So I follow a 7-minute routine. No floor work, no pain. Shoulder rolls to 30 seconds each direction. Seated knee lifts to 1 minute of gentle marching. Chest stretches in a doorway to undo years of hunching. Counter-supported squats, just shallow bends. Ankle circles to 1 minute per foot. Nancy, who's 87, had resigned herself to a walker every morning. But 2 weeks of this routine, and she told me, I finally feel awake in my own body again. Movement is not about youth, it's about dignity. And you deserve that, every single day. 5. Feeding strength, not just habit. For years, my breakfasts were light: toast, a banana, some coffee. I thought that was healthy, but I began to feel weak. Like I couldn't carry groceries or even open jars. Then I learned a word: anabolic resistance. The reason older adults need more protein to maintain strength. So I changed one thing. Within 1 hour of waking, I eat 25 to 30 grams of real, quality protein. Most mornings, that's 2 scrambled eggs, a spoon of cottage cheese, and tea. Sometimes, it's yogurt with a bit of protein powder and walnuts. Viola, my neighbor and walking buddy at 91, used to struggle with lifting her grocery bags. We looked at her breakfast: toast and black coffee. She switched to eggs and yogurt, and within weeks, she told me, I feel like my muscles woke up again. Start simple. Move first, then eat. And ask yourself, am I feeding my body, or just my routine? So there you have it. 1 glass of water, a few minutes in the sun, a little tune-up for your beautiful mind, gentle movement that respects your age, and a breakfast that gives your strength back. That's it. No prescriptions, no secrets, just care. Care for the person you still are, and the life you still have ahead. I'm 94 now. I sweep my porch. I write in my journal. I laugh when my great-granddaughter tells me she's learning how to drive, and I feel, here, present, still blooming. So if you've been feeling heavy, or tired, or forgotten, I'm here to say, you're still in there. And your mornings can bring you back. If any part of this touched your heart, I'd love to hear from you. Which habit will you try tomorrow morning? Leave me a comment below. I do read every single one. And if there's someone in your life who needs this message, a friend, a sister, a neighbor, pass it on. And next week, I'll be sharing the evening routines that help me fall asleep with ease. No sleep aids needed. Until then, may your mornings be gentle, your steps be steady, and your spirit feel light. From one wise soul to another. With love, always.